Hey everyone, this is Kyle from Lightning Racing Team. I'm here today to give you a small track guide and race setup for the Ferrari 488 EVO. The lap time was a 2:17.9. My brother and I have both run similar lap times with this setup, so it is a very competitive setup. Let's jump right into the lap guide. Coming down the front stretch, get the car to the left and brake at the 100-meter board, downshifting to first. Touch the inside curb and accelerate out of the corner. Make sure you do not hit the inside wall and do not touch the yellow sausage curb on corner exit, as it will slow your lap down. Now to a Rouge and Radillon, two of the hardest corners in the game. Get as close to the wall as you can, turn in over the inside curb, turn back right and tap the race curbing and fly over the red and yellow curbing at the top. You can gain a lot of free legal lap time by cutting Radillon. This straightaway is why it is important to stay full throttle through a Rouge and Radillon. It opens up passing opportunities down this long straight. Brake just before the curbing on the left starts, turn over the right side curbing and turn back left, getting almost the whole way over the red and yellow striped curbing. Keep the car in the middle of the track on corner exit so you can get all the way back over to the left for T7. You don't need to brake for this corner. Just lift off the throttle until you touch the inside curb. I stay in second through this corner, but my brother short shifts to third, so I would suggest trying both methods to see which works for your driving style. You do need to keep two wheels on the yellow and red curbing to keep the lap legal. Coming into this corner, brake just before the curbing on the left starts, keeping the car pinned as close to the inside curbing as you can. My brother stays in second through this corner. Make sure you do not exit wider than the red and yellow striped curbing, because the green part can very easily spin the car. Jab the brakes quickly as the curbing on the right starts. Get back on the power as early as you can. To keep the lap valid, keep two wheels on the red and yellow striped curbing. Brake as the car passes the orange part of the fence. Downshift to third and get back on the throttle as soon as you can keep it pressed the rest of the corner. Even though there are actually two turns here, I try to think of them as one because it helps me exit the second corner faster. You want to exit out of the first corner, barely touching the outside curb. You can run as wide as you want through the second corner, just make sure to keep two tires on the red and yellow striped curbing. At this time of day, you can brake at the shadow of the banner, but shadows move, so it's easier just to brake a little before the curb. Downshift to second and turn the car onto the right side curbing. Flick the car back to the left and run over that curbing too. Make sure that you keep two wheels on the red and yellow striped curbing, and the lap will still be valid. Brake just before the curbing on the left starts. Downshift to second. Accelerate as soon as you can, keeping two wheels on the red and yellow striped curbing. Try to touch the inside curb. I missed it a little bit on this lap, but it didn't hurt the lap time too much. The next corner is important to stay full throttle because it leads to a long straight. Touch the flat curbing but not the raised section, as it will try to spin the car. Keep your right side wheels on the curb when you exit, and the lap will stay valid. Turn a little bit to the right to shorten this flat out section as much as possible. The next left-hand corner is easily flat out. Run out onto the green section and up to shift to 6 just as you turn in. It's okay if you don't touch the inside curbing, but it's okay if you do. You can exit onto the outside curbing, but you shouldn't have to do so. Brake just after you pass the 150 board. You can usually use the rubber marks that are laid down on track, but if it's raining or dark, you won't be able to see them. Downshift to first, turn right, get on the flat curb, but don't hit the sausage curb. Then turn back left, doing the same thing you did the first time. Stripe curb, but not the sausage curb. Accelerate right after you've touched the left curbing. Exit wide until only two tires are left on the red and yellow curbing. That completes our lap at Spall. Sorry for not saying the whole name, I have no clue how to pronounce it. Now we'll go to the outside view without me talking the whole lap. setup is for a 20 degrees Celsius average ambient temp and a 26 degree track temp. So if your average ambient temp is 22 degrees, you would decrease the pressures by 2 clicks. Speaking of 2 clicks, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on our next track guide and setup. Let us know in the comments what track guide you would like to see next. Now on with the setup. This setup has the right amount of fuel for a 20-minute sprint race. You can easily make it an endurance setup by changing the brake pads to 2 and putting the rear wing up by 1. And adding more fuel, of course. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed this video.